We landed at Jeju International Airport and wasted zero time. We grabbed our rental car at Gate 2, yes. You need a car here, and headed straight south to Woljungri Beach, the most peaceful white sand coastline on the island. Took us 45 minutes via Route 1132. The water, clear turquoise. The crowd? None. We had banana milk and baguette sandwiches from Café. Mora right on the beach. Then we drove 20 minutes to Hamdok Beach for paddleboarding at golden hour. The water was warm, the cliffs were glowing, and the photos, absolute fire. For dinner, we went to a tiny family-run spot called Gwangjigi Sikdong near Seongsaen and ordered abalone porridge Jeonbok Juksalti, healing and exactly what you want after a flight. We checked into a local Hanok-style Airbnb near Songsan, Ilchulbong, and called it Local Tip near Woljungri. Skipped the big cafes and hit Dalri Cafe. It's got a rooftop with beanbag chairs and oceanfront views, but barely any influencers, just locals and sky. Day 2, and we woke up at 4:30 a.m. because this island doesn't wait. We drove 10 minutes to Seongsaen Ilchulbong Sunrise Peak, parked at the base and hiked up just in time for that fire-orange sunrise over the sea. It's steep but short 20 minutes, and your brain melts from the view. After snapping pics, we hit Dongmun Kimbap nearby for tuna mayo rolls and soy sauce eggs. Then we drove 40 minutes west to Manjangul Lava Tube, a volcanic cave that looks like the inside of a dragon. It's cool, literally, only 2,000 entry, and a UNESCO site with alien-level rock formations. After that, we stopped by haenyeo diver show near Woljungri Beach, where elderly women free dive for seafood raw, real, and legendary. We snacked on grilled cuttlefish from a beachside cart and watched them bring up abalone in nets. For dinner, we drove to Jeju City and hit Dombadon, a no-nonsense black pork BBQ spot packed with locals. Thick cuts, open charcoal, and side dishes that never stop coming. Local tip: when hiking Ilchulbong, skip the main trail down and take the back cliff path near the rest. Stop it leads to a hidden cove few tourists know exists. Day 3 was all wheels in Waterfalls. We hit the road from Jeju City down Route 1132, stopping first at Jongbang Waterfall, the only waterfall in Korea that drops straight into the ocean. It's a 10-minute walk from the parking lot, and we got there early to beat the crowds. Mist hit our faces as we stood where fresh water meets sea. Next stop, Cheonjeon Waterfall, 15 minutes away. This one's deep in a forest trail with koi ponds, stone bridges, and fairy tale vibes. For lunch, we found Gogung Sikdang in Seogwi Pollicles. Only massive tangerine pork bulgogi platters that blew our minds. Then came the most underrated move of the trip. We drove to a small tangerine farm near Namwon and picked fruit straight from the trees for 5,000 dalwon. The owner gave us fresh juice and showed us his pet goat. For golden hour, we took Route 1136 along the coast-open roads, ocean views, windmills spinning, and stopped at Yare Cafe on a cliff. Floor-to-ceiling glass, cinnamon lattes, and the Jeju sunset crashing into waves. Local tip: skip the paid tangerine farms and look for signs that say Gamgyul Sehyom, 1 in. 5,000, they're family-run and let you eat while you pick. We started early, geared up, and drove 40 minutes to Hallasan National Park, Korea's tallest mountain. We chose the Seongpanak trailer steady climb, 9.6-kilometer one-way. It's long, but the views? Insane. Foggy forests, frozen lakes, volcanic. Craters. It felt like we were walking through 3 seasons in one hike. Took about 4.5 hours to the top with rest breaks. At the summit, we ate triangle, kimbap and mandarin, chocolate from a convenience store, stash epic trail snacks. On the way down, our legs were toast, so we went straight to recovery mode. We drove 30 minutes to Forest 300 Café, near Joshin Yup, hidden deep in the woods. Glass walls, slow jazz, and panoramic forest views. Their mugwort latte sounds weird, tastes incredible. We sat there for an hour just soaking in the peace. For dinner, we hit Nolmokun Gogi, a hidden BBQ spot known only to locals near Aewol. We grilled Jeju black pork over charcoal with wasabi soy. Saucy it hit different after that mountain. Local tip: start your Hallasan hike before 6:30 a.m. to make it to the summit and back before cutoff. and pack layers. It's hot, cold, and windy all in one climb. We kicked off day 5 with a surprise horseback riding. We drove 25 minutes to Jeju Horse Park near Seonggwap Folk Village. For 15,000, we rode trails through green meadows with views of Hallasan behind. It felt like a scene out of a Ghibli movie. Then we explored the nearby Seonggwap village, an actual preserved folk village where locals still live. Black stone walls, straw roofs, tangerine trees, it's old-school Jeju life. After grabbing grilled mackerel at a local diner, ask for golden gojeongshik, we drove 30 minutes to Sangumburi Crater, a massive volcanic bowl filled with silver grass and serenity. It's flat and walkable, a welcome break after Hallasan. Golden hour hit, and we took Route 1112 southwest to Hyopje Beach, Jeju's best-kept secret. White sand, emerald water, and no crowds. We got coffee and carrot cake at Bomnal, café nearby, famous but still worth the hype. As the sun set behind Jeju Island, we just stood there barefoot in the tide, letting Jeju slow time. Local tip: at Hyopje, walk 5 minutes north along the shore, and you'll hit a secret lava rock. Cover locals swim here in summer, and it's magic. Today was all about vibes. We left our guest house and cruised west along Jeju's scenic coastal route. 11:32 to Aewol, the island's cafe capital. First stop Monsant Cafe, once visited by G-Dragon. It's sleek, glass-walled, and right on the ocean coffee, with crashing waves in 4K. Then we walked 2 minutes to Bomnal Cafe for their legendary carrot cake and tangerine 80. After fueling up, we headed to Handam Coastal Trail, a breezy 1.2-kilometer walk along black lava rock cliffs with ocean spray hitting our faces. We stopped to watch surfers near Gyeomneung Beach, then grabbed lunch at Myeongjin Jeonbok, a no-frills abalone restaurant, 10 minutes north buttery abalone, rice and soup that legit heals your soul. The rest of the afternoon, freestyle. We drove slow along Shinhwa World Scenic Drive, stopped at pop-up art booths, and watched horses grazing in roadside pastures. At sunset, we pulled into Cafe Lago on a cliff near Hagwi Ride. Sky turned molten pink, and we just sat there with hot cocoa, letting the wind take over. Local tip: at Handam Trail, go early and walk barefoot on the warm, black rock flats when the tide's low. It's therapeutic and free foot massage. Final full day, and we went full island mode. We hit the road at 8 a.m. to Olle Trail Route 7, starting near Odolge Rock in Seogwipo. This coastal hike is pure magic cliffs, wildflowers, secret coves, and waves smashing below you. It's flat but long, so we did a 2-hour section toward Biofwan Port. Along the way, we found a tiny haenyeo stand, where an 80-year-old diver grilled fresh shellfish and handed us sea urchin rice for 5,000 literal ocean gold. After the hike, we visited the Lee-jong-seop Art Street, named after a famous Korean painter. It's lined with indie galleries, handmade soap shops, and rooftop cafes. We grabbed lunch at Dasoni, a fusion spot that serves spicy mackerel bibimbap with grilled cheese. Kimchi rolls sounds wrong, tastes amazing. Then it was time to reflect. We drove to Saeyeongyo Bridge, walked the short path to Bird's Island, and just sat by the lighthouse, with Jeju's full coast behind us. As the sun dipped low, we had our final dinner at Nulbom. Hukduaji, the OG Jeju black pork joint. Charcoal fire, salty meat, sea breeze. Local tip: at Olle 7, look for the cliffside stone. Stacks locals say if you add a rock and make a wish, Jeju will bring you back. Last morning on Jeju, and we kept it slow, grateful, and gorgeous. We packed up early, then drove 30 minutes to 1100 Highland Road Rest Area, one of the highest points on the island. Fog rolled across Hallasan's slopes as we sipped tangerine tea and looked out over the forest. It felt like we were floating. From there, we coasted down to Iho Tewu Beach, just 15 minutes from the airport. It's got twin red and white horse-shaped lighthouses and soft black sand, totally uncrowded, totally underrated. We grabbed brunch at Del Mundo Cafe, with ocean view seats and banana cream waffles that were pure comfort food. Then it was time. We dropped off the rental car, walked into Jeju Airport with sandy shoes and full memory cards, and boarded our flight with one last bag of halabong chips. Jeju gave us waterfalls, volcanoes, grilled abalone, crashing waves, misty hikes, and healing wind. Local tip before your flight: hit the second floor CU at the airport. It stocks Jeju exclusive snacks like green tea, choco pies, and mandarin soju. Souvenirs? Done. Vibes? Immaculate. Until next time, Jeju.